Today's video, I'm actually going to explain to you guys how I made $193 in less than 10 minutes. This was on Friday, so I'm a little bit late because I'm actually going to be posting this Sunday night. I had to get this in before Monday because you never know what money holds. I will say during this trade, it really helped me when I posted my previous video saying that I made $386. I was super excited when I actually came into the market on Friday because my biggest thing was I was not trading according to the trend. And that's what was killing me because liquidity sweeps the high end or the low end, but you're trading opposite to the trend, it's going to screw you. And I'll just make a short little example. If we're going high, you should not be trying to take super long trades to the downside. You only need to be taking super long trades to the upside. So, with that example, I'm just going to show you guys. If we're looking at the 1 hour, like going off of this right here, identify trend. We're on a downtrend. Low broken, low broken, low broken. All right. So what I need to look for is a high being swept right here. This is a high. We catch the sweep before 9:30, which is still okay. It just shows how much more valid it's going to be. We identified that. All right. Now we're looking at 5 minute liquidities. Let's see, 5 minute highs and lows. Now I will say lately, I've not been stressing myself out about, oh, I gotta make sure all this highs and these lows. As you can see right here, 5 minute high, 5 minute low, previous to 9:30. I'm not marking out these highs and lows because one, it's realistically unimportant. I need to fix that, I will say. So I see my inverse fair value gap, and then I see, these wick rejections to the upside. Let's go ahead and go to the 1 minute. I will say, I pulled my phone out and I saw price movement down here. So I just zoned this out, but that would have been my entry, and I was like, dang, I think I missed my trade. Well, luckily on the 5 minute, this was an inverse, and actually on the 1 minute, this was an inverse fair value gap, which is very, very solid. Um, I got in literally after this candle printed. I waited for a little bit of rejection, which luckily it did. It didn't tank to the downside, which I'm very happy. Because man, I thought I was gonna miss this trade. It was super clean. That's why I was kind of upset. Um, After I seen a little bit of rejection, I immediately entered. Price came and hit the fair value gap after the retest. So 5 minute confirmation. Stop loss above the high, well, the most recent high. And then we targeted liquidity. I ain't gonna lie. The reason I didn't target this is because it was probably like $86. No. I was supposed to target. There was some point, I think it was this. This probably was like $86, and I was like, nah, I want some more money. So I ended up pulling lower. This was probably like 90 something, and then we ended up going. No, that don't even make sense. I ain't even gonna talk about it. Either way it goes. The reason my take profits down here is because there was a low around here. So I ain't gonna sit there and just make up some excuse. There was a low around here, and I liked the profit, so I just took it. I mean, I could have shorted even way longer, but I took my profits and I ran with it. I was only in this trade for a couple minutes, so I am hella excited. So, let me just show you the trade. So you can see, why is it not? Is it in 5 minutes? There we go. It looks really clean on the 1 minute. I mean, 5 minute. There you go. And, can't even speak, man. Get it out for real. Inverse fair value gap gets retested. Price movement to the downside. And stupid clean entry. Entries were solid. And the only reason I stayed in this trade, even though there was already a rejection to the downside. Oh, I actually did get in lower. I forgot to update that. And that's why I was like, something ain't making sense. Yeah. Now we're talking. I saw this candle and I was like, dude, if we catch a freaking buying to the upside, I'm gonna flip out. This high did not get beat. So I was like, perfect. We're taking lower. We're taking lows. So I ended up taking lows. I ended up making 193. So let me just go ahead and show you right now. I'd be forgetting that my big old head is in this corner right here. So now that we got this lifted up, 193. And now you can see the trades that I did take that I was not trading according to my trend. I mean, according to my rules, I was just taking risky trades. And I will say this, one thing that I've struggled on the most in my trading journey is I'll see something happen and I'm like, liquidity fair value gap, I have to enter. If you're not trading according to the trend, do not trade at all. Because one, you're becoming liquidity. If you haven't realized that my name is I'm liquidity because I was liquidity for so long. I kept allowing myself to just make impulsive decisions, emotional decisions, and it got me nowhere. It made me mad. It made me frustrated. I just kept catching L's. So, I mean, that's just a small example for you. And now look at me. I'm sitting here actually improvising. I'm making changes. I'm having mental shift changes, which is very, very important. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't realize how rare it is for someone to be profitable in the market. It's super rare. So if you can control your emotions, you are a solid trader. If you can show people that, hey, trading's not that hard, it just this simple concept, you are a good trader. So, it takes a lot of focus. It takes uh a lot of challenging your mental, realistically. I lost a lot of money coming into this game, and now I'm where I'm at, and I love it. This is demo. Like I said, the moment I can get to 18, then we'll go to funded account. And right now, I don't have money for the funded account, but you take risk and you have faith. That's the best way I'm gonna put it. Take risk and have faith, and everything will come. You just gotta try, man. Like, do not give up. Invest in yourself. Be solid and stay solid. Don't rely on motivation. That is gonna break you in the long run. If you keep sitting here saying tomorrow's not guaranteed, nor is your future. So, I mean, shoot, man. I really procrastinate a lot just because I'm like, I'm already a millionaire. Where's the money at, Q? Where is the money at? It is not just gonna fall in your hands. You've came this far trying. Do not get carried away and lazy. You don't got no, what is it called? A Kasego? Kasege? What is TJR got? That 3.5 million car? I ain't got one of them. Do I want one? Absolutely not. Not right now. But future, maybe. If we got money to play with like that, then sure, why not? But in the meantime, gotta stay locked in. For all my people out there, I love you guys. I appreciate you watching my videos. I need to work on my relationship with Christ. Absolutely. Words of encouragement helps. I appreciate you guys for following and subscribing. If you can, shout it out that I'm doing this. I really do want to teach people how to trade for free. So if you guys can realistically, I mean, how do I put it? If you guys can really reach out there for people that you're like, hey, I want to learn. It'll encourage me to make more videos. It'll encourage me to make more videos concerning how to trade for free. Because bro, there's people out there selling courses that are mad expensive, and yeah, nothing's wrong with making people pay for something that's going to make them a millionaire in the future. But realistically, some of you guys got to have a mindset shift change, and everything will work out. And it could just be like this. Nothing happens in a flip of a switch, but what I'm trying to explain to you is it could be one small thing that changes everything for you. Just doing something simple. Like, seriously, it's that easy. You just got to find your thing. I told my wife literally today, I said, babe, I will not be mad at you if as long as you try. I said, I don't care how many things you start and do not finish. As long as you try something, that's the point of like realistically giving it your all. I was explaining to her that I took freaking IT classes and I was comparing myself to somebody in the class. I was sitting there saying that, oh, they're a teacher's pet, all they're this, they're that. But realistically, they're about probably in their 40s and 50s. And, they have way more experience in IT than me. And I was comparing myself to them. You cannot compare yourself to someone, one, that they've studied all their life, if not, for longer than you. And two, you cannot compare yourself to somebody that literally has the freest time of world when you're sitting here stressing about bills, when you're sitting here stressing about all these things in the book. As long as you try, give yourself credit. If it's not meant to be, it is not meant to be. If it is, it will be. But you got to try. It don't matter what it may be. Like I said, it just takes that one thing for it to click, and then you be set where you need to be. So don't give up. Invest. It don't matter how many things you try. You think that trading was the first thing that I tried? I tried affiliated marketing. I tried to get rich quick. Man, so much debt. I mean, not even debt. So much money wasted. I tried to do so many things, and all it did was burn my pockets. The one thing that I did that was smart was invest in a laptop, invest in the crypto market, invest in the stock market, and learn how to trade. Realistically, was my smartest things that I ever done. And I want to pass the word around because you guys need to invest in yourself. Keep trying. You don't, I'm not saying that you have to be a trader. I'm saying that you just have to try. Give yourself the time of the day to stop playing video games all day. I used to be a video game addict. Now it does is just it rage baits me. What does that do? You're still broke, Q. So please be encouraged. Let the Holy Spirit guide you. I mean, seriously, like I had to sit there and tell myself I was just thinking negative in my head. And something that someone told me recently, they said, if you're thinking about something that you know you shouldn't do, ask yourself, will you go to hell for it? And I'm like, dang. I mean, it immediately made me just stop doing what I was about to do. Like, it made me just sit there. I was like, yep, done. I'm not even thinking about it no more. Obviously, it's still in my mind, but the thing is, I just need to pray about it. I need to spend that time with God. That get in that quiet place. Shut everything off. Computers and laptops and my phone has been my biggest enemy right now. And it's not even saying that I'm blaming it on my phone. It's me. I'm sitting here just getting stuck in the sauce when ain't nothing saucy. So we're gonna move on. Next week, hopefully I stay consistent to my rules. I will continue to produce for you guys. That's one thing that I'll be consistent on. I will continue to produce. I do want some thoughts. Give me some thoughts. Give me something that you need help with. Tell me to make a video about this. I will make it. I promise you, I will not hesitate. If you want me just to give you information, I am here for it. And it's good that you can give me something to talk about because the thing is, if we're just one on one, you can't press record. You can't just press backspace 5 seconds. When you give me something to talk about, I can sit here and say, all right, this is what someone told me to talk about. I'm gonna deep dive in it for you, and because I know it, and then I can sit here and explain it to you, and then you can sit here and all right, pause. I need you to chill for a second. I need to understand this. All right, resume. So it's just like that. It's just that it's that simple. And I'm getting stuck in my words, so I'm about to get off here. So appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Until the next day. Until the next day. Until the next day. Until the next.